Hey, what's going on with the Sean Rico Forex family? What's going on, y'all? Of course, this is your boy Sean Rico, here to talk to you about Forex success. Now, listen, a lot of people are not going to keep it real with you. They're just not. But as you see in the thumbnail, you see it says Forex success, and the girl getting up, holding her head like, oh, it's London time. It's time to get up early in the morning. That's what that means. It's a lot of Forex success is a lot of sleepless nights in studying the market. And listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You can have all the indicators you want. Um, you can do all the support resistance you want. You can do the trend lines all you want. You can study liquidity all you want. You can do order blocks all you want. You can watch 1,000 YouTube videos because there's like thousands of people doing this. But to be honest with you, none of those things are wrong. If you can learn those things, learn them. But let me tell you something, it takes time. And you know how many, all the ones that you see that are successful, I mean, super successful. What you don't see is all the nights where they might have had to work a 9 to 5 job, but they're up like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, depending on when London session is on your time zone, right? And they're putting in 3, 4, or 5 hours a night, going to sleep maybe 1 hour just to get up around 7 to get ready for 8 o'clock or to get ready for 9 o'clock to go to work a full 8 hours. Now, after you work a full 8 hours and you come home, if possible, if you don't have a family and kids, you might be able to get a little bit of rest. You might not. You might be able to sneak in a few hours, maybe go to bed around 11, 12, 1 to get right back up to stay up for about 3 or 4 hours. You know why? Because it takes that to become successful at Forex. You're up and you're not only that, but you're studying the market. You're studying market structure. You're studying what is reversal. You're studying what's just a pullback. You're studying, all your mistakes. What did I do wrong? Why did I lose? Anybody, listen, everybody starts off, including me. As soon as you start off in the first couple months, you think you can get rich quick. Man, and you might catch 2 or 3 good trades. And you know what your mind tells you? Oh man, forget this demo. I'm going live. Soon as you go live, it's a whole different psychology. You know why? Because it's your real money that you're losing now. But you know what? You can even become successful even early on if you learn what a 1 to 3 ratio is. But we're going to do that in another video. Just watching the next week or two, I'm going to drop the video on the 1 to 3 reward ratio and how you can become successful. Watch out for that video. It's coming soon. But let me tell you something. Forex success is reachable, it's attainable, but it's a lot of hours, a lot of studying market structure, understanding the way markets move, because every pair moves a little bit different. Um, but I promise you, if you don't quit, listen what I'm saying. Do not quit. Because honestly, I used to watch other YouTubers, right? And different people I talked to that's done it. Oh, it takes a couple years. It takes a couple years, for you to really finally click and get it. I watched one video the other day. The guy said it took him 8 years. But for the most part, most people, it takes them, about 2 years to really start to get it and really go through the ups and downs of the market. But it's obtainable and you can do it. The key to it is you can't quit. Listen, if you see that you're losing, if you're going live and you're losing your money, it's like, man, I just can't get it together. Man, it's no shame. It's no shame to switch the demo. Stop worrying about everybody else. You're watching everybody else on YouTube. Man, look how much money I made. I made 5,000. I made 1,000 today. I made 60,000 this week. I made 20,000 this week. Those guys, if they're telling the truth, because you can't believe everybody, those guys, it took them 2, 3, 4 years to get to that stage. So stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Stop determining your success, what other successful Forex traders are doing. If they're honest, they'll tell you, listen, I've had so many losses when I started. So many losses. But, it's just like when you see celebrities and musicians and all that. You only see the glory and the stars and the fame. but you don't see the hard work it took them to get to that stage. So I want y'all to treat that the same way with Forex. Forex success is obtainable. Number one, don't quit. Number two, make sure you have a good mentor, right? Number three, sacrifice putting those hours. I know you got to get up in the middle of the night and put in hours and then turn around and go to work the next day. It's hard. Don't let anybody tell you it's not hard because they're lying to you. But it's the sacrifice you have to do to obtain success in Forex. It's just the way it is. And then you have to study market structure. You know what happens after a while? You start to see the market, you start to see how it reacts. You know, when all your indicators, when all your moving averages, when you're just looking at the naked chart and looking at the trend line going up or down, right? You 99% of the time, there's always a reversal before it goes up. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say reversal. Reversal means it's going the opposite direction. There's always a pullback. There's always a pullback before it goes up in the direction you think it's going to go. What happens is you know it's going up and you hop in right then and there without waiting on the pullback. But what happens, you set your pip at a certain stage, and as soon as it goes up, it comes down. Boom, what does it do? It hits your stop loss, and then eventually it finally goes up. 9 times out of 10, there's always going to be a pullback before it goes in that direction that you had a gut feeling it was going in. All right. So listen, put in the work. There is no shortcuts. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm telling you again, when it comes to Forex and learning the market, there is no shortcuts. There's no such thing as shortcuts, including the robots and all the other stuff. If you're trading robots, just quit right now. Because if that's the case, if robots were so great, everybody would have it. Everybody would be using that same robot. It just doesn't happen that way. There's no shortcuts in Forex. Grind hard, put in the work, expect. Listen, any of y'all got kids out there? What happened the first year or so when you had those kids? There was a lot of sleepless nights. You know why? You got to be at work the next day, but you're up taking care of your baby late at night. That baby needs attention, it needs care, it needs food, it needs a lot of things. So any of y'all that have kids, y'all should already understand the sacrifices needed for not only for your baby to grow, but you should understand the sacrifice needed for Forex, your Forex account to grow. Same concept. If you don't have kids, trust me, the sacrifice you put in, the hours you put in with Forex, when you do have children, you'll see those same sleepless nights are coming again. But the reward in the end is so much worth it. All right, listen, I want y'all to be blessed. Hey, listen, I'm going to have more videos coming. Hey, look down in the description below. You see I have my Cash App. I have my Zelle down there. Please make sure you donate, so we can keep bringing you more fresh videos, more ideas. I want to do some skits. I definitely got some Forex skits that are coming that are going to be so realistic. Like, man, I go through that also. I get approached by people talking about Forex all the time. So those are coming, but this takes money and it takes time. So make sure you donate. Look at the Cash App, Zelle down below and help a brother out. Till next time, this is Sean Rico with Sean Rico Forex, and we signing out.